I want every white person in this room who would be happy to be treated as this society in general treats our citizens, our black citizens. If you, as a white person, would be happy to receive the same treatment that our black citizens do in this society, please stand. You didn't understand the directions. If you white folks want to be treated the way blacks are in this society, stand. Nobody's standing here. That says very plainly that you know what's happening. You know you don't want it for you. I want to know why you're so willing to accept it or to allow it to happen for others.
In these times and age we are living right now, I don't think racism has a space, you know. Racism is a social construct. It was invented by the colonizers and the slave masters. Just to know how powerful it is, racism diffused between Africa and Europe and America into the whole world. The other day it was South Korea, the other day it was Australia, you know. Even the original inhabitants, the Aboriginal people of South Africa, who are called the Waitangi and other people, are facing racism from people who just came there as settlers and they decided to make their place their own home. They despise the original inhabitants, you know. Africa is the only continent where we didn't have people pull us out. It's the only continent which is very, very closest to how it was like almost 10,000 years ago.
Perception is everything. White people look vicious and ugly and non-caring and cruel and arrogant and powerful and condescending and angry. Are you angry?
No.
Oh, good for you. Are you angry?
Trying not to.
Trying not to be. Now, does that take a lot of energy?
Yes.
Yes. Are you holding it in?
Yes.
Yes. And are you trying really, really hard not to react to me?
Yes.
Yes. And are you trying really hard not to look at me?
At the moment, yes.
Yes. Why?
Because I don't want to make myself more upset.
You don't want to make yourself more upset by looking at me.
Yes.
Right. Does that take a lot of time, a lot of energy?
Yes.
Yes. Is that hard for you?
Yes.
Could you develop an ulcer over this?
No.
If you had to do it every day, what would happen to your blood pressure?
It would rise.
Yeah. If somebody stood over you and you knew it was going to happen every day, or you expected it to happen every day, or it happened when you didn't expect it to, or it happened to your kids every day, after it happened to your mother every day. Now, getting right along, your hand is still up. You still didn't learn anything, did you? Didn't I just say when your hand is up, you are thinking of what you're going to say instead of what's being said? Didn't I just say that?
Yes, you did.
And did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
And did you decide that you were just going to do it your way?
I was.
Wait a minute, you were on a roll
yes,
there for
I
a minute.
did.
Thank you very
yes,
much.
Yes, I did.
Now, since you choose to not listen to others, what do you suppose we're going to do where you're concerned?
No, listen to me.
Thank you very much.
May I finish what I was saying,
no,
please?
because you're still thinking of what you're going to say instead of what I'm saying. Now, getting right along.
I heard what you were saying.
You're doing it again.
What you were
you're
saying.
doing it again.
I don't care.
You're doing it
because
again.
It's wrong.
You're doing it again.
Persecuted her for standing out.
You're doing it again.
Persecuted him for standing out. The only change that ever happens is when people stand out, and I have to stand back.
Martin Luther King Jr. was shot. Are you in any physical danger here? Are you in any physical danger here? Is that girl in any physical danger here? Emmett Till was hanged by his neck after he was beaten almost to death, simply because he made a statement to a white woman. Every time I do the exercise, there is a point at which I know I have made the point. And we could stop there, but you have to nail it down. And so it goes on longer than some people think it should, but you have to nail it down. People at this institution...
You've made your point, you're right.
Yeah, thank you very much. What is my point that I've made?
That you can't make generalizations about any place because there's racism everywhere.
That's right. And while it may be... No. You don't come back in here until you've apologized to every person in this room. because you just exercised a freedom that none of these people of color have. When these people of color get tired of racism, they can't just walk out, because there's no place in this country where they aren't going to be exposed to racism. They can't even stay in their own homes and not be exposed to racism if they turn on the television. But you, as a white female, when you get tired of being judged and treated unfairly on the basis of your eye color, you can walk out that door, and you know it won't happen out there. You exercised a freedom they don't have. If you're going to be in here, you're going to apologize to every black person in this room. And do it now.
I'm
And the
sorry.
Latinos, every person of color.
Racism, this country.
Bullshit! No, you're not going to say, I'm sorry there's racism. You're going to apologize for what you just did.
I will not apologize because it is
Out.
not a matter of
Out.
race always.
Out. Out. Now, is she choosing to leave? Yes. Yes. She could apologize and stay.
I won't play the wrong game anymore.
It ain't gonna hurt her. It's not gonna hurt her to apologize.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What's going on in this room alone? Once she leaves it, that's it. It's over with.
Okay? That ain't gonna hurt her. Is it gonna hurt her?
She, according to her action, it's killing her.
Yeah.
Jane Elliott asking these questions to her students is like a social experiment. You know, do to others what you'd want others to do unto you. Many of us Africans are willing to go back to the USA. Not to go back, but to go to USA. They don't know what it is like to live in the USA. They really don't understand the pain of living under racism, the pain of always checking your back if someone is following you, you know. Even at the time I'm talking right now, it can be that an African American has been shot. Yeah, those news are everywhere. Everywhere. Because of racism. Racism has created stereotypes that black people are criminals. Stereotypes that black people are this and that. You know, a black person is the only person who is only accepted as a guest, but they are only accepted as a guest or visitors or tourists. But when you say you want to come in and settle inside and be one with the people, is when you see the true image, the true thing of racism. I don't know how to call it, you know. Now, as the human race, what I understand is this. Go to where you are accepted. You don't need to go to places where you are not. USA has proven countless times. I don't know why we still want to go there. It has proved countless times. The rest of the world has also proved many times that we are not accepted over there. If they can't endure what we are enduring, why should we endure it for them? Why should we? It's not worth it. Guys, it's not worth it. Just stay where you are. Enjoy. America might be advanced, it might be having all that electricity, good roads, good houses, good food, good this and that, but it's not worth it. Africa is way better than the USA. That is what I can tell you for now. You understand? Now, thanks to people like Jane Elliott, the dangers of racism are able to be displayed to the public. The public is able to get the awareness they need. Because sometimes what lacks is this awareness. And now, I'm gonna end the video here. If you like the video, kindly give it a like, subscribe, and give me a super thanks, if possible. And see you in the next one.